Welcome back to Cooking with Kids. Today I'm going to show you how I usually make my lunch or what I might make for lunch. Today I am making a smoothie and I'm going to just be heating up this quinoa mix that was left over from stuffed portobello mushrooms. So I'm going to put this quinoa mix in the microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And when I'm super busy doing school or schoolwork, I really like to have stuff that's already prepared that I can easily just pop in the microwave and eat because it just saves me so much time instead of having to make something from scratch, and it just really helps me out. So I'm going to start off making my smoothie by putting a little bit of water in there. Then I'm going to add a little bit less than 1 scoop of protein powder and a little tiny bit of maca powder. Now, I am not an adult, so I don't want to put too much because it is caffeine. And then I like to mix the protein powder, the water, and the maca together just because it helps the protein powder not stick to the bottom when I'm trying to blend it, and it helps me when I'm drinking the smoothie because if it's stuck to the bottom and my straw reaches the bottom, then I'm just drinking protein powder, and that is not very tasty. There are going to be a lot of hair and head close-ups. I am trying a new camera setup. Please let me know if you like it. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of hemp oil. And I like to use a little less than 1 banana. If the banana is small, I will have a whole banana. And usually the leftover banana I'll either eat or put it away in the fridge. And when putting the banana in, I do like to break it up a little bit, so that way it's easier for the blender to blend it. So I just broke it in 2 there, just to help that blend. And then I am eating the little leftover banana. Then I am going to add a juice of 1 orange, and this really gives it a good sweetness instead of me having to worry about adding a lot of banana or a lot of blueberries, because the orange juice just gives it a really good sweetness. It gives it a little bit of a tang depending on the orange, and it just helps me out a lot. So I'm just going to juice this orange and put it in. Oop, a little bit of pulp fell in there. I usually don't put pulp in my smoothie. That was a good dodge. Good job, Uma. Good job, past Uma. And I just hit the camera with my head. Awesome. This is already turning out to be a mess. I usually don't put pulp in my smoothie. I mean, it's going to blend anyway, but I'm very proud of myself for that pulp dodge. Please stand by while I try and fix my camera because that might take a little while because it took a little while to set up. Okay, and I hit my head again. Please stand by again. Okay, there we go. We have everything cleaned up, the camera's fixed, and I took my ice out, and I just like to let that defrost a little bit so that way it's easier to take the ice out of the container and my fingers don't get absolutely freezing. Okay, so my quinoa mix is now done, but I'm going to put it in for 20 more seconds. It was done earlier, but I just kind of left it in there while I was making my smoothie. I'm putting it in for 20 more seconds just to make sure it's nice and warm. Okay, and now that is out of the microwave and ready to eat. Just grabbed a spoon. I thought I'd show you guys what is in the quinoa mix. So I have some sweet potatoes. I have some red bell pepper. I have some purple cabbage. And some black beans and quinoa. The black beans aren't black bean soup, just kind of black beans. But they add really good flavor to the quinoa mix. So now I am going to take that to the dinner table. Okay, I thought I'd just add a couple handfuls of blueberries just to give it a nice color and flavor. So I put 2 handfuls of blueberries in there. I'm not going to be putting the measurements or the recipe because this is really just kind of what I eat for lunch. Okay, so the ice is pretty much thawed out. I'm putting it in the smoothie cup. Sometimes I'll do half the ice tray, sometimes I'll do the whole ice tray, but I believe this time I put all of the ice in there. And I also like to take the ice off of the lid as well because I want to make sure that I get all the ice in there. It is pretty cold. I think it could have thawed out a little bit more because it was a little bit difficult to get the ice off of the lid, but that's alright. And then I'm just going to put the rest of the ice in there. Okay, so now the smoothie is ready to blend. I do like to clean up and wash all the dishes before I blend the smoothie because that way everything's out of the way and I can just eat. And now the smoothie is done blending. So I'm just going to take the smoothie that's on the lid still off just to make sure that we don't waste any smoothie. Sometimes this takes a little while because there are some very small spaces that my fingers cannot fit that well into. Now I'm going to grab a straw and it's time to eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to the channel or have not done so, please like and subscribe as I really appreciate it. Everything turned out amazing. Let me know if you like this new type of video. And I will see you all next time.